Okay, deck tech. Well, let's try to combine Hammer of Bogardan with Chandra dressed to kill. I think that this may be the most this may be the best version of the Chandra builds that I'm going for here. As you can see, I've got a couple more here waiting in the wings, but yeah, I think I think having access to Chandra and Hammer Bogardan makes Ensnaring Bridge extremely powerful because we have 8 ways to win through an Ensnaring Bridge. And also, Hammer helps protect Chandra, and it gives something to do for Chandra's extra mana for recurring it. It's just overall very good, I think. Believe me, I've experimented with a number of different builds, and I actually think that there's a lot of very viable builds, all of which are very capable of probably taking down a big tournament, especially if you get the right matchups. But something tells me that this is probably the most competitive version. It's a little soft to burn though. That's the only weakness, but it's got a plan against contrary to what Aspiring Spike thinks, this is we actually do not, I think, have an unfavorable matchup against Hammer Time. I don't think it's super favorable, but I do think if you play very, very tightly, it is probably about 55-45. I want to say 60-40, but my win rate does not back that up. It's close to even, but I do think we come out ahead. I haven't totaled it all up, but I do in my memory I've won, I think, slightly more times than I've lost, but it is noteworthy though that every single time I lost, well, not every single time, but almost every single time I lose, there's usually a line that almost would either guarantee that I would win or prolong the game further, and the more the game gets prolonged, generally the better position we're in. So, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. We do have a plan against Hammer Time. Blast Zone definitely helps. Pirate Spellboom against Pro Red. Snaring Bridge is great against Murktide. It's also okay against Rhinos. This deck is a little soft to Rhinos because it depends what version they're playing. If they're playing the 4-color Urion version, then Blood Moon can do a lot of work, and the 2 mages set a sideboard sometimes too, but mostly no, actually, we don't even bring those in usually because they have so many red stomps and fire ices and things, but the Ensnaring Bridges sometimes can juke them, even though they do play like a Prismari Command and Foundation Breaker and what's it called, a Force of Vigor. You'd think they'd always have an answer, but sometimes they don't. And as long as this can stall the game long enough to where we can establish Obosh, sometimes that's because here's the thing, it depends from game to game. Sometimes we really try to burn them out before they can come back, and especially with Chandra in the mix, that all we might need to do is just buy ourselves enough turns until Chandra can ultimate. That is a possibility. But also sometimes, like before Chandra was printed, sometimes against like with the 4 bridges, sometimes against Rhinos, I was able to win by like for example, just buying myself enough time to put Obosh in play, and then all my Furies do double damage, and then I can basically just clear all of their tokens away, and then by the time they get out of it, they basically have no board left. I know that sounds weird, but it actually comes up sometimes, and especially with Hammer also being able to recur, sometimes you actually just want to pick off their tokens, because the thing is I do think we here's the thing, they outgrind us from about turns 3 to like turns 10 or so. But like I think from about I don't know if it's turn 10 or turn 12 or something, but like in the really, really late game, we actually outgrind them. Mainly because Hammer and Chandra and like we do actually slightly skew more in favor of like all these grindy cards. The problem is like they take over the game very, very hard in the mid game. So in a way, we're almost kind of like a control deck if we can actually. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. How about we get to the games? Let's see how this goes. I'm excited. Let's go. Okay, let's go match 1 with Chandra's Hammer. Okay, well, we've got Hammer. We don't have Chandra, but we've got her Hammer. Hammer of Bogardan or Hammer of Chandra? That is the question. Alrighty. Alright, let's go. Yep. Big Tom Tom 79. They got Teferi as their icon. I wonder if that means that we're going to be up against an Azorius control player. That's going to be kind of frustrating, but we'll see. We do generally win anyway. Alrighty. So it looks like Dredge. Alrighty. I'm guessing Dredge, we'll see. Oh, maybe it's Neobrand. I mean, Neobrand making a comeback. Staring Bridge might actually be somewhat okay against Neobrand. I may want a Valakut Awakening, but probably at end of turn. Yeah, it's got to be Neobrand. I may want a Lightning Bolt in response to like Gristlebrand or something. So we'll hold up Valakut Awakening. Yep, it's Neobrand. Alrighty. We do have the ability to deal with this, thankfully. I could deal with that, but see, my concern is well, I think we have to do this, although we are close to if we just top deck a Bolt, but I don't think that's necessarily very reasonable. So let's do this. Well, no red cards, which is actually a big problem. I guess I didn't consider that possibility. Oh. So I'll tell you what, we need to hit spike a red card off the top. Or we're toaster than an English breakfast. Oh man. Yeah, I didn't consider that possibility. I guess I should have held on to a should have held on to hammer or something. I was hoping for like a Blood Moon or something, but you know. So we're kind of on the juke plan, really. Kind of on the juke plan. I have to imagine hammer's pretty marginal. I could play Ensnaring Bridge, but yeah, how did I ultimately win again? Oh yeah, they deck me. So yeah. Yeah, let's just do this. Well, I think we have to mulligan to Ragavan. Alright, let's see here. Obosh. Yeah, we gotta go for the turn 2 Blood Moon, I think. I don't know, this might do it, I don't know. I mean, a turn 3 Blood Moon, I've seen worse. Yeah, last game actually I made a big mistake. I really should have probably hammered, just discarded the whatchamacallit, well, if they got me on turn 1. But I have to play this in order to be able to play a turn 3 Moon. Alright, I guess I can play out both of these. Lightning Bolt and Spikefield, you never know. I got a feeling they got at least a turn 2, but I mean they could have done that last turn. Maybe they're going for a turn 3, whatever. Should I Lightning Bolt them? I may need to save that for Gristle Baby. So the problem is they might have some type of... We'll see. Alrighty. They do play Manamorphose though, so it's not... We're not out of the woods by a long shot. We may need the lands. So I'm going to discard Hammer and 1 Fury. Well, if I would have known that, I would have kept. I would have discarded the land. But hey, what can you do? All right, all right. We might be able to get them if they can't win this turn. Huh. That had to have been a mistake. Yeah, that had to have been a mistake. A misclick, if you will. Yeah, let me see here. Yeah, let's go. I think I'm mulliganing to Ragavan. I kind of need to, I think. Yeah, this hand has nothing going for it. Yeah, this hand does not have Moon, but it does have Ragavan. think I gotta keep. Hopefully we're not too far away from a moon somewhere down the line. We may need to play Seasoned Pyromancer both to dish out more damage and to go for a moon. We'll see. Of course, they might just have the turn 2 Gristle Baby. Reason. What an odd card. 1 mana Scry 3. Isn't Otherworldly Gaze just kind of better than this? Oh, I see. It's got the other ability. I don't know. Chandra could also lead into. Oh, that's good to take away from them. Chandra or Seasoned Pyromancer? Chandra or Seasoned Pyromancer? Let's go with Chandra. Let's see if they got it. If they got the turn 3 combo. I mean, usually they do. Okay. This may bode well for us. Alrighty. That's very good. I think we definitely want that. That was the entire kind of point. Alright, well somehow we did it. Alright, match 2, let's go. Alrighty. We have a decent hand. And like I said, I almost always err on the side of turn 1 Ragavan, partially because I just don't really have that many great turn 2 plays, you know? Arabo Meow. Well, we might have turn 2 Blood Moon. That would be pretty cool. Seems like Amulet Titan. La 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 la. I don't know if this is Amulet Titan or not. I don't know what this is. One second. Alright, let's see. Let's play Obosh. I mean, why not? Worst case scenario, they like Path or Solitude, but it increases the clock exponentially. Amulet less Titan. Alrighty. Wish I had my 12 moons here, but have to settle for what we can get here. I don't think this is a match for Relic. This is probably Hammer is not needed. Pillage seems good. Yeah, I like Hammer, but it's probably just not as necessary when we have Chandra backing it up. So, all right. And two is still a decent number. Let's go. Let's go. I think no moon, no bueno. Well, I don't know. We got pillage. Now we can do a lot better than this. Yeah, this is a lot better. Even though it still doesn't have moon. I like hammer, but I think it's not necessary to this hand. Alrighty. I'll probably deploy Chandra just because it effectively increases my mana. Okay, fair enough. Alrighty. Might have to do Season Pyromancer though, just to make sure I. But actually, if I hit Chandra though, I actually maximize my chances of how many times I draw. Yeah, y'all might disagree with this, but I'm going Chandra. If they finish it off with Bolt or something, I mean, oh man. Alright, let's see. Not exactly where I want to be, so. Man, this is brutal. But I'm digging hard for Moon at least, and they don't seem to have too many lands. Let's see. He should have hit the token, I think, before they attacked. But anyway. Yeah, I'm going to try to just get in here while I can. If they kill my Chandra, they kill my Chandra, but I killed their Planeswalker. And I got a token back for my trouble. Jeez Louise, man. I would attack, but I want to deter. I don't know. Yeah, they're just gonna prismatic ending this Chandra. Okay, fine, but I still got my Obosh. They draw 2 cards there. I could go after Forest, but I'm just very worried about Valakut going nuts. If I get another land, I can play this. Okay. Well, I finally get Moon. I think I have to. Now, they probably have some way to deal with this, but I can't take a risk here. All right. Well, they only got a 1-for-1, so I mean, it's not too bad. So I think I Chandra uptick into Fury. I was a little bit worried about Endurance, but alrighty. Alrighty. Alrighty, I guess that's that. Already. Okay, match 3 already. Wow. Games have been going pretty fast. Let's see if we can unleash the power of Chandra's Hammer. Not bad, not bad. It's definitely going to be a keep. Alright, double Ragavan is nice, because even if they prismatic ending this, we can Ragadash next turn. Fortunately, we don't really have any super busted turn 2 plays. Could play Valakut Awakening, but that is a cool card, but probably just going to cycle this. Put Obosh to hand, I think. Alright, they hit Ragavan. It happens. Probably gonna Ragadash. Yeah, probably gonna Valakut Awakening and a turn. Yeah, definitely looking for Fury. We're just seeing everything. Well, we need the mountain. We can double hammer. Yeah, we have to kill that thing, otherwise it's just gonna go nuts next turn and gain life, and you know how the drill. Oh man, they got another one. This is probably elementals, I'm guessing. I guess I can hammer that chase. Kind of want to play Obosh though. Let's. Yeah, double Omnats is very rough. Just doing it on their turn in case they have some kind of weird trick. Counterspell elementals. How interesting. You know, I can actually pump this up to 4. Yeah, I don't know, though. I'm getting the feeling they might have a lot of land or something, because they're not playing anything. Okay. Man, it's all that second Omnath. I think overall these are kind of the cards that we need. Pillage seems like it could be a good addition. I just can't see myself. I don't know. It's hard to. Maybe I take out Spikefield Hazard. I know this seems weird to take out a land, but I don't. I think I need Relic to help with. Nah, maybe we don't need Relic. Having more lands is very good, and this can be cast off of Chandra. They have graveyard recursion, but not like a ton of it. And ultimately, Blood Moon and just dealing with Ren, I think, are superior to trying to keep fetches out of their graveyard. All right. Well, we're here to experiment. Chandra Dress to Kill does lead to a turn 3, a turn 4 Fury, which is pretty good. Yeah, maybe we do turn 3 Pillage, maybe, we'll see. If it's a basic, we might. Okay, no basic. Well, they might kill our Chandra, so maybe we should Season Pyromancer. What would we discard? Pillage and Hammer? I'm going to take the risk. Remand. Aether Gust. Yeah, probably top. Yeah, I like this. Fortunately, I can't follow this up at all, but I think pinging this is pretty good, because then that leads into possibly furying it next turn. They could play Omnath, in which case I'm pretty sure we fury the Omnath. Another one. I guess they can't do anything with that. This could backfire if they have Omnath, but it's hard for me to turn down this opportunity to get a Fury out here. Especially since they seem to be very mana screwed. Probably gonna, okay. I don't want them playing Omnath next turn, so I could hit the Ren. Yeah, I need to hit the Ren. I need to prevent them from getting more mana. Okay, buddy. Alright, well I guess I have to do this. Oh, that was a mistake. Why did I discard a mountain for no reason? Guess I got another Chandra. Alrighty, I'd probably just play the other Season Pyromancer. I could go after the island, but I need more action. It's just so bogus though that I discarded that land. I unnecessarily handicapped myself so much. Somebody said I don't have the skill or the temperament to do this, and I hope that's not true, but definitely I do make mistakes. See, I would have been able to play Obosh next turn if I had played that land correctly. And then 2, 3. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for trying to kill Omnath with the Blast Zone. That's fine. Better than hitting Obosh, I think. Probably another Omnath. Okay, or not. Hopefully not another counterspell. Okay, good. I'm going to call this 4-color Elementals. Alright, not bad. Maybe I need Magus too, although I gotta imagine they have Fury in there somewhere. And I do like this lineup. I think it's good. I think this has potential. I have a feeling this deck isn't playing Utopia Sprawl, although it seems like a kind of a no-brainer almost, but maybe it's hard to get basic forest on turn 1, I don't know. Alrighty. Oh, we got Blood Moon. It's a slow hand, but I'm going to keep it. That could be a mistake, but I don't really see too many of the actual Risen Reefs, you know what I mean? Maybe there was no reason for me to play that early. Well, maybe this means Blood Moon sticks. Counterspell is such an annoying card. 1 second. Alrighty. So this, I think this puts us on the right track here. And they might play Aether Gust. I think let's... Okay. Alright, so excuse me about that, but... That just insulates me a little bit to what's it called? Aether Gust. This might be concession lag. Oh, all right. All right, match 4. Help me, Jace. Sure what they mean by that. Yep, it's way better than the first hand. I think we need our land drops, and you never know. Spikefield Hazard might be serviceable as a burn spell if necessary. Okay. All right, let's see. This might be another amulet deck. All right, let's see. Hopefully I draw some good 3-mana spell. If they prismatic ending this, I think that's okay, because we... Okay, well we have the Furies. Should we play it? I mean, they didn't drop 2 lands, but they did drop an extra land, right? So they could just go nuts next turn. Yeah, let's do this just to be a little on the safer side. Alrighty. Alright, well if they have a Titan, I'm not sure what we can do about that. We really need is we need a boon. Let's see here. Well, there's no guarantee that we are going to I think I need to angle for turn 3 Obosh, I mean turn 5 Obosh. Because if they drop a Titan, it's going to be my best chance of winning. Okay, it's not Titan. Oh, so I can take Obosh. But in a way, that kind of helps, because This is a bring to light deck, not Titan, I think. Well, this can help me get to the mana I need for Obosh. They can't make it into this. Okay, good. If they play Scapeshift, we're toast. Omnath. Alrighty. Guess I draw another one. I need a moon and I need it now. I guess I could have actually blown that on Ren and 6, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like anything was coming. Wow. I guess I need all the moon effects I can get. Hammer can be good, but I think we need Pillage more. And again, I have Chandra, so I think... And in the past, I felt compelled to have 4 hammers, but now that I have Chandra, I think in some matchups, like in this, where they're not necessarily threatening Chandra so constantly, but of course I didn't have any Chandras last game, but you know, it's just how it goes sometimes. Okay. Well, we finally have Blood Moon. I'm gonna call this Celestia Titan. No, this is a Celestia Scapeshift. This is a Valki Scapeshift. That's what this is, Valki Scapeshift. Ready. Yeah, I should have played Chandra into Lightning Bolt on Ren. Probably that would have been better, actually. Yeah, that would have been better. I need to hammer and Lightning Bolt. But I don't know. I really should have Chandra to hammered. Just in case we draw like Fury or something. Well, this would do the trick, wouldn't it? A lot of cycling, but Chandra is ticking up. She really is. Now I think they're in a position where they need to kill the Chandra, even if they do have a prismatic ending. Yeah, alright, cool. That's what Chandra can do. There's definitely a potential here, that's for sure. Alrighty. Yeah, let's run this back. I guess it turned out Blood Moon was pretty good. Rather than getting any more colored mana. So maybe that wasn't a misplay. Although maybe it was a misplay and I just got rewarded for it. That is a possibility. Alrighty. Well, no Blood Moon, no Ragavan. Though we do have triple pillage. It's the type of hand that's just gonna... Okay, much better. Kind of like having Hammer, but can't really turn down 2 Blood Moons. I have a feeling they can deal with 1. Alright, 1 second. Okay, so we're in a bit of the hot seat, but once again, if we land Blood Moon, maybe we got a decent enough chance. Once again, they're gonna probably have 1 forest, 1 plains, I'm guessing. Alright, well the Blood Moon will shut off that ability. Oh, yeah, but they can play another one. Yeah, see, problem here is now they can have 2 green. So now they have the potential of playing Titan. Oh, but they don't do that. Maybe they only have 1 basic forest, 1 basic plains. We can only hope. They might have Prismatic Ending though. They have something that costs 3, which is probably Prismatic Ending, but good thing we held on to another Blood Moon. Alrighty. I may have to Lightning Bolt that run. Hopefully they don't have another Prismatic Ending. I did keep 2 Blood Moons. I did it for this reason exactly, so I don't know. Yeah, have to keep that thing from ultimating, otherwise they get Prismatic Ending. I feel like I need Magus. Saw some. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just living in fear that they can somehow suddenly deal with the Blood Moon, and then I want to have a little bit of security here. Huh, yeah, that's a lot of colors. Alright, fair enough. So I can't deal with the Blood Moon. Omnath, okay. may have to kill the Dryad or the Omnath, I'm not sure. I'm gonna start off with this. And I could kill the Dryad. Hopefully they don't have like a Solitude suddenly. Okay, good. Only back to mountains, good, thank goodness. I'm not going to block the Omnath if they attack, so they can just down tick with the Wren. Hopefully they can't kill me somehow. I'm definitely not gonna block. Okay, should be. I think this. If this isn't me being in good shape, I don't know what is, but I do need another maybe Magus of the Moon just to be maybe extra safe. Or a Pillage to take care of the green mana, maybe. We're not out of the woods. Well, okay, I guess we are. Alrighty. Victory screen. Victory screen. I'm going to leave as soon as we get the victory screen. Alright, there we go. Alright, match 5, let's go. Come on. Let's see. Hey. Hand seems like the definition of decent to me, if not outright great. If turn 2 Blood Moon, threatens to just win the game, then we'll do that. If not, we may Chandra into Relic, because that way we guarantee, or close to guarantee, unless they play Fury or something, enough mana to play Blood Moon the next turn, even if they deal with Ragavan, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. They might deal with Ragavan. I mean, in this format, you gotta have an answer to turn 1 Ragavan. So I'm suspecting Prismatic Ending, which is fine. Oh, or not. Well, I think this is a job for turn 2 Blood Moon. Alright, let's do this. Alrighty. Over to Oh, Blood Moon, I mean, well, Lightning Bolt is nice. Let's just do Blood Moon instead. Please, no Force Negation. This is either a laggy Force Negation, or it's a concession lag. Okay. I don't even know what this is. I'm gonna say Elementals again, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't think Control plays Utopia Sprawl. Yeah, I don't think they play any graveyard shenanigans, or at least nothing that that worthy of concern. I would play Mages. They just got so many answers, I think, like Solitude and Fury and stuff. I just feel like most of the time it's just going to eat a removal spell. Be a bit overcosted. Although they could, of course, have a Force of Vigor, so this could be a way to mix it up. And now we can do better than this. I mean, we could rely on Valakut to fix this mana flood problem, but I'd rather just not start with the problem in the first place. This hand's also not great, but it is keepable. I'm gonna rely on Spikefield Hazard in case they've got Risen Reef. Okay, we got Pillage for that at least. The reason why a Spikefield Hazard may be necessary to play as a land very easily could be keep Spikefield Hazard up for Risen Reef. Alrighty. Okay, no Risen Reef. Not yet at least. Alrighty. Still keeping this up. I can't rest for sure that believing that they don't have Risen Reef. Okay, there we go, see. Spikefield that right now before they can do something. I'm not sure what they can do. Put Risen Reef to hand. Let's hit that forest. That's really going to slow them down. At least that's the hope. We have another forest. We'll probably hit that next turn. Yeah. Those forests are vital for them being able to play Utopia Sprawls on, which really go a long way to getting around Blood Moon. Okay, well, I know what my next target's going to be with Pillage. Okay. Yeah, we definitely have to hit that. I think we have to. It's not negotiable, I think. So we're setting it up so that when we get Blood Moon, it could be very devastating. Alrighty. Could attack with Bugbear, offer the trade. Could put Obosh to hand, have options. Okay, I'm going to be greedy and wait for a bigger blowout with yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm probably going to Solitude, but that's fine because the next going to, yeah. And if they Ephemerate, that's also fine because we can Fury next turn, 2 for 1 them. Okay. I'm going to go for the Bugbear again, and once again, it's because I just have a very strong next turn, put Obosh to hand and hammer that thing. If they Solitude again, that's fine. I'll probably just block the token. E on 1, that's fine. Oh yeah, I guess Ragavan. If they want to ephemerate, that's fine by me. Okay. I may still go for a Bugbear attack next turn. No, it's gotta be Sherry. Yeah, let's just play this out. Of course they're gonna crack explosives. It's to be expected. Attack with Bugbear. Ready. Okay. There is potential for them to come back now because they did draw their land finally. Okay, well, alright, trophy number 4. Hey, not bad. Not bad at all, man. Let me tell you. We actually got it. Trophy number 4. Well, alrighty. Well. Post-league wrap-up. Got the 5-0. Not really sure what else there is to say. I mean, the deck certainly has the juke factor. I mean, obviously the only way we beat Neobrand was A, them misplaying, and B, the juke factor. But I think, like, to be a top deck, you need a juke factor, and you know, Blood Moon, Mages to the Moon, Ensnaring Bridge. I mean, these are jukey cards. If you would look up the definition of juke, it's basically Blood Moon and Ensnaring Bridge. So, what can I say? I mean, Ensnaring Bridge didn't come up that much, but hey, in almost all these matchups, Blood Moon was killer. So, hey, what can I say? I mean, it's very possible that, like, the Sun and Moon variant actually could have gone 5-0 again, because most of the time it was kind of Blood Moon kind of going nuts. But I mean, Chandra definitely deserves a cookie for ultimating in at least one of those matchups. That was nuts. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I was a little nervous at first if Chandra was going to be good or not. It looks great. Something tells me that she's really probably not at her best unless she's in our deck, which is great. I probably overpaid by pre-ordering her, but there was a possibility that she would be kind of nuts. But I guess she's just a fair planeswalker for the most part. But she definitely feels kind of busted in our deck. So I love it. Really not sure what else to say. Just thank you all. Hope the new mic is good enough. Hope the content. I'm finally cranking out the content again. So I hope you could bear with me during the phase of a really bad mic. But yeah, because I mean, I had that good mic, but then it broke. But anyway, all right. So yeah, until next time. This was a blast. It's nice to be back on the leaderboard. Like, you can actually see us on the leaderboard again. You never know. Maybe we'll make a run for a trophy later. I mean, we're like 6 or 7 trophies away from not Dark Rituals, from Demonic Tutors up there at the top, and Aspiring Spike, aspiring to overtake Demonic Tutors. I mean, you never know. Maybe we can prove to Spike that this deck actually deserves to be tier 1. I think he's interested in the deck. He just doesn't necessarily know if he's a true believer or not. I don't know if we overpass him in the leaderboard. Will that convince him? Maybe not. But it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, let's just try to do our best and let the chips fall where they may. It's worth noting, actually, in this In all of these games that I 5-0'd, that weird blue Merfolk control type deck, the Blink Blade, this deck, yeah, like each time I was not necessarily like expecting a 5-0. I was just trying to have a good time, and actually, ironically, that's probably where you have the best chance of getting a 5-0. I mean, usually when I'm like gunning for the 5-0, that's when I get kind of frustrated, and probably it's a worst viewing experience, and apologize for that. But I think I'm kind of in a better zone. I just can't get addicted to winning here, because ironically, I think that's when I'm going to start losing. When it gets to your head, you know what I mean? As long as I'm just remind myself that I'm just an everyday person who's enjoying his hobby, and if I happen to win, I win. Somehow it seems like fate rewards me with better performances and better matchups and all of that good stuff. You could call it superstitious, but the trick is, I think, just don't if I start winning, don't feel like I'm entitled to it. And then if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But all right, take care, everybody. Let's see how this unfolds. All right.